The New York Knicks absolutely upset the Spurs game one. And I'm actually shocked. Now, I'm going to be completely honest here. I'm pretty disappointed in my prediction because what I said before the game started was I thought the Spurs were going to win by like 8.5. The Knicks won by 10. And if we go ahead and just look at the box score as we do for every game, if we go take a look, Karl Anthony Town, 18 points, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. He played amazing. Being able to insert himself and just be, somewhat dominant. And then also Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson tonight, like I say tonight as if the game just finished, but he played absolutely amazing too. Now, Wemby, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Wemby. He went 6 for 21 on 13 or 12 from 13 from the free throw line, 26 points. Played pretty bad. What they're going to have to do to start getting back into things is one, they need a point guard to settle things down. Whether that's going to be Dylan Harper coming in and playing later into the fourth quarter, which, that's what most people have been talking about recently because he has been outplaying De'Aaron Fox by a wide margin. 6 for 10, 1 for 4 from 3, 8 rebounds. He was a -5, but he still played really good. De'Aaron Fox, 7 points, 3 for 13. He looks like sometimes that he is getting by that defender, that first defender especially, but he's just not getting to his spot, getting to that like lay, getting to that shot. Like over 4 from 3, which is just unacceptable. I'm not expecting him to play this bad again. And also Wemby, and I hate using this as like the only reason. Well, they can't play that bad again, so surely they won't lose. But like, you get 2 from 9 from Victor, you get 5 from 10 from Champagny, but he missed four straight. He started off what was it 4 for 5 or was it 5 for 6? No, 5 for 6. And they missed his last four. But you had a warm first half or a hot first half, cold second half. But Devin Vassell 4 for 11. Usually expect better. Stephon Castle's still playing decent though, 7 for 16. Only 2 free throws though. You expect him to get more free throws, get to the rack more. Harrison Barnes, you don't expect nothing from. Literally though, Shannon Sharp, I thought was absolutely doing way too much. I was watching this podcast the other night, and he was saying Harrison Barnes 0 0 0 0. Why is he even on the court? Why is he even on the floor? He was like on his ass. On his ass, bro. It was bad. But I almost can't disagree with him. Like it is kind of getting to the point where it's like, well, they kind of need a guy, and I know Carter Bryant 4 minutes. I don't really remember exactly what he was able to even do in those 4 minutes, but I like to see him get more minutes too, especially over Harrison Barnes right now. Bro, surely Carter Bryant can go out there and do better than 0 for 2 with a -2 overall with 1 assist and 2 rebounds. Like, surely. And also, De'Aaron Fox maybe cut back his minutes a little bit and give Dylan Harper those minutes in the fourth quarter, depending on how things look. Luke Cornett hasn't been able to do as much in this game one like he was able to do in that game 7 versus OKC. But again, Jalen Brunson, 30 points, 31 shots. You're honestly pretty okay with what he was able to do, and they honestly didn't play too good. So I guess an argument could be well, the Spurs won't play this bad again is, shit, the Knicks might not play that bad either because the Knicks shot 30% from three. They shot 41% from the field. Spurs shot 25% and 36% from the field. So, honestly, both teams did not shoot very well, but the defense was pretty insane. I will not lie because what Jalen Brunson was able to do too in that fourth quarter, getting that AO run and sealing the game by himself, it's just so impressive. He's really he's so phenomenal. Like it's insane. But I will say here, points per possession, I don't expect to be this low. 1.04 for the Knicks, point 0 or 0.96 for the Spurs. Which usually the Spurs were looking more at like 1.15, 1.2 when they were having like real good games against OKC. So they were really just not being too efficient because they got 89 shots up. If you get 89 shots, usually I'm expecting them to be able to get more than 95. And they only made 32, 36%, like we said earlier. I was really disappointed though that Victor Wembanyama was just kind of like floating out, but he just wasn't able to deal with the physicality of Mitchell Robinson and Cat because Cat just would go through his chest and was getting to the basket, which is just really not like him. And Wemby, defensively, he wasn't terrible, but again, you do expect more from really both sides, because I was expecting him to be more of a factor with being able to mess up Jalen Brunson. But Cat, I want to say they didn't even shoot great from three, so it's like, yeah, he had to space the floor more. But Cat was 0 for 2 from three. OG was 3 for 6. He hit that little jab at the end of the game, which was absolutely insane. Landry Shamet still continuing his hot streak. He went 3 for 6. But again, Jordan Clarkson only played 6 minutes. I don't know why. Shout out to Jordan Clarkson though, because actual like goat. I kind of am so surprised that he came over to New York and he's actually been like fairly decent for them. I think for like being a role player, a bench player. Good for him. And the fall off is kind of crazy. Actually, let's take a second to look at Jordan Clarkson's stats over the years, because dang, bro, one year he was averaging 20 points on the Jazz in 2022, 2023. And then he went from 17, 16 to 8. I wonder if he'll ever go get like another contract this year or like next year, get a bigger contract and be able to get those points per game back up. Because dang, bro, he's been in the league for a long time though, bro. For being in the league for over 10 years now, he's had like a real like slept on career, honestly. But for game two, I'm really just going to need to see Victor just assert himself and be more dominant, getting into the post and cutting out that spin move too. That spin move is just no good right now, because if they're coming in, three people coming on the side of him, hitting the steal, going through the transition, man, I mean, I really don't know what he's going to be able to do or how he's going to adjust. But I was thinking, bro, what if he just started shooting the sky hook? You know, Kareem had it, and me and my friend were like being hypothetical about this because, bro, if you're 7'4", your reach is up way above the basket. Like, I know physicality is what's been bothering him. That's why he hasn't been able to just be like super dominant. But like, I feel like he could master that this summer. And then imagine a shimmy into a hook shot from Wemby, who's like 7'4", 7'5". Like, I feel like that'd be pretty insane. Pretty insane. But on the Knicks side, though, OG stepped up and played his part in the fourth quarter. Played amazing. Jalen Brunson played amazing. Bridges didn't play like outstanding, but he played pretty damn good for the minutes that he did get. 28 minutes, 9 points, 3 for 6. 3 rebounds, 3 assists. I mean, just overall, of course, he's just always going to be playing really good. Josh Hart only had 3 points tonight. As a guy that you thought would actually have to come in and beat you, or like would be a guy that makes a difference, but didn't do a ton offensively tonight. Still played his part defensively, actually being a plus 22 on the night with the highest plus minus overall, which is actually kind of crazy because he was a big part of that comeback. 15 rebounds, by the way. Like, 15 rebounds is absolutely insane. Like, with 6 assists and 4... I didn't know he had 4 steals. Pardon me. I only thought he had 2 steals. 4 steals is crazy. And a block. I mean, God, bro, what's his contract right now? Like he can't be making too much money. His contract is 4 years, 80. He's making 20 mil right now. And his stats are like way more. Like in 12 points a game. 12 points a game this year, 13 points last year. I mean, it's actually more solid than I thought for some reason. Even though, like, it's just crazy to see Josh Hart go get like 26 points on like 21 shots. Like, that's pretty crazy seeing that whenever they had that game against the Cavs. I think that was what, game 2? Yeah, I have it right here in front of me. Let me see. Yeah, game 2. So I mean, yeah, I think the Spurs are going to win this next game though. I think the defense overall is going to be better. I think Jalen Brunson might end up going for like 40, but if he goes for 40, there's no way they're letting anybody else go through and take this game for them like they did last night. Like with Cat going stupid and OG going stupid in the fourth, like I didn't expect OG to play as good as he did. And then I'm also not expecting Josh Hart to go 15 boards. I mean, like he does that a lot, but I'm not expecting him to be able to do that every single night, night in, night out. There's no way. But let me know in the comments what y'all think is going to be able to happen. I think the Spurs are going to win. I think they're probably going to pull. It's probably going to go Spurs win game 2, Knicks win game 3, Spurs win game 4. Bro, no way the Knicks win in 6. Like, no way the Knicks win game 5 and 6. That would be insane. But let me know what y'all think is going to happen. I still think it's going to be Spurs in 7 now. I was thinking Spurs in 5. So Knicks definitely have me awake now. I'm definitely aware. So go New York, man. Go San Antonio. I'm hoping for a great series, and I got the Spurs taking the dub. So see you on the next one, man. Peace.